Yeah, we good.
Sam Sully.
What's up with y'all, man? Come on. We gotta see it. So, I wanted to make this vlog basically to talk about how visualizing and writing down my goals for 2026 and what chairs are gonna go where and how I'm gonna be doing this promotional run and how everything literally has to be written down and be followed through. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm the type of person, I gotta visualize it, I gotta see it, I gotta write it down so I know I'm staying on task. So I got my campaign timeline, right? Because it's like when I get the chairs and I get the stuff, it's like, all right, I got it now. I spent all this money. Like, how am I going to maximize being successful within this? So it's like, I got the chairs on here. I know which chair is going to which person. I know what event I want to do, how many events, what I got to do for promotional stuff, etc., etc. And today I seen Clint talking about when you're posting a product and you're doing a product, continue to post it, continue to talk about that. That's why the emphasis on the lip chuck chair is going to be putting it out. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Instead of, because I have so many more products, but I want to focus on this one product, getting it in the right hands, and me promoting just one product and staying on task, right? And getting Charles Sylvester's name out there. Oftentimes we see so many businesses and so many different things and people, they posted one time and like it didn't blow up, right? So I literally talked about this in a short. I'm going to be pushing this like a song, right? Because when so many people drop a song, they could drop it in 2015, but it don't blow till 2020. You know what I'm saying? So like that is how I am carrying out Charles Sylvester in this, articulate, ambitious way, and I love that. So I'm not gonna show y'all all my goals, but I really wanted to get on here and show you how whatever you're doing, you gotta map it out. You gotta see it every day. You gotta manifest. You gotta pray over it. You gotta talk over it until you believe it. Like I already believe it, but then now you gotta go so hard with the product that other people start to buy in what you're doing. So, man, I'm really in here. So I got my drafts right here, how I first started, right? And then I got the color palette. So this was literally sketch 2 right here. And now, the manufacturer wanted side views and they want back views and they want curves and how many curves. And I already told you guys it's going to be the main fabric that we're going to be using on this is the boucle. Come on now, that boucle. Like that, you know what I'm saying? That when you touch on it. So we got blue, pink, orange, yellow, white, black, red, and green. I love green. Green is one of mine. So I really wanted to be very colorful with this first drop. I wanted it to be for everyone in a sense, right? You can't please everybody, but I wanted to have different colors and flavors so I can, automatically come out and touch different people, if that makes sense. Because I want this chair to be spread out in different settings, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna tell y'all this off rip, a little bit more background. So the lip chuck chair is about myself. It resembles my lips, right? And the promotional campaign is going to be called Word to Mouth, right? The chair is going to speak for itself. It's going to be in, it's going to be poolside, living room, sunken living room vibes. It could be in a nightclub. It could be in so many different spots, but the chair is going to speak for itself. And that promotional run of, me being tagged and reposted and doing YouTube videos and me getting a U-Haul and taking it to certain people, like we're going hard. I envision that it's going to be around within 2 years. I'm going to be giving out a lot of chairs and selling a lot of chairs, right? I want this first piece to be exclusive and not exclusive at the same time. Having it in the right hands is the biggest thing for me. Yeah, man. And so in this other whiteboard over here, I'm gonna be putting my personal goals. So I'm gonna chill out on this because I really gotta tap in and figure out what I want to do for my personal goals. But seeing is believing. I got a bunch of other stuff. I got a spring collection. It's gonna be the magazine cover for one of them. And if you know, I'm gonna be doing the Kanye kind of style. One of the photo shoots. If you know, I'm not gonna give it up too much, man. I'm not gonna give it up too much. But this has been kind of my office, right? for the past year. I moved back home to my mom's crib, and it's about really stacking and really building my company. Like, I did the whole thing, like living on my own, having different cribs, and I found myself not sewing into any business ideas of myself. I found myself not being creative. I found myself not being ambitious. I found myself drinking and doing things that weren't fulfilling. Now that I've been sober for a year, clear-minded, getting out of debt, it's completely time to attack these goals in 2026 and, have a piece of my art speak for myself, like being in, different events. Like, one of my goals is to be in a basic space event, right? Have my own setup, explain to people what it is that I'm doing in the future. So I felt like it was important to get on here, do a little quick vlog. Brother downstairs, he home. Yeah, man, let the music play, but I'm gonna do a little bit voiceover time. So basically, I had to, get the little voiceover because I was just so locked in on trying to figure out the best possible way to get the pictures on and visualize what I'm actually trying to accomplish. And even right here, like, this was my first drawing when it came to the lip chuck chair. And now all the colors are actually coming together. The boot clay's coming together. The manufacturer's coming together. So now I want to see it every single day when I'm getting up at 4 a.m. and I'm working and I'm talking to the manufacturer. And what I did here was, too, by color, I started to write, certain names on who's going to get this chair and why they're going to get this chair. And even, like, I have it down to the accessories, about, like, the chapstick and every single thing. I'm being very intentional about the lip chuck chair because it's my first product. It's my first launch, and I want to really push this like a hard record. Literally, that's what the metaphor that I'm using. Like, this is my hit song, and I have to push it and push it and push it. Like, I got UMG behind me, baby. So everything that I've done this past year, between cleaning up debt, cleaning up my life, moving back home, to really accomplish these goals and stay laser, focused in, it's just been amazing, man. I never really imagined me being this locked in and sacrificing so much to win, honestly. And now that I know what it truly takes day in and day out, doing the boring things to win, I don't really see myself looking back. Fashion, furniture, connecting with people. This is the realm. This is the life that I want to be into. So I'm going to continue to post. I'm going to continue to get content because this is the part that makes, the journey so beautiful. And this is Charles Sylvester.
I heard your last single might have flopped. You could tell I'm something that you're not. If you need a hit, I'm just a phone call away. I can show you how to make it pop. Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Bitch, I'm in my bag.